Welcome back. Well, as I mentioned, we have the funny lady Joey Sims here on behalf of the Comedy Club. Well, Joey, thank you for coming all the way over. We appreciate you coming into the studio. Thank you.
Thank you, and thanks for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, you look beautiful in blue. That's a great color for you.
Thank you. I know blue is good for TV.
This is true. All dark colors and all solids for sure.
Yeah.
Well, now, you've been doing this for a very long time, and I know you do performances, and I'm excited that you have a TV show now, so it's all very exciting. But you have a new addition to the club. But before we get into that, tell me just about the Comedy Club.
Well, the Comedy Club is wonderful. I really enjoy it. And we are one of the big donors for Meals on Wheels, which is very important. I've lived here 21 years. I know what Florence Sylvester does.
Yeah.
Does much more than people even know, like support us with lawyers and driver's tests and Weight Watchers and all the things. Exercise classes, they have great exercise classes, so I really am pleased to have them as our benefactor. I really am.
That is awesome. Now most of your proceeds that you get from your events goes towards that, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's a charitable organization, and we have to donate, and we do.
Oh, okay.
But we just donate to them. We really think we're doing a good job because they've served thousands of meals in Meals on Wheels, in Laguna Woods. So
exactly. In fact, we had Steve Moyer on not too long ago with Agewell Senior Services, and he talked a lot about the demand for Meals on Wheels and how our population of 65 and over is growing rapidly.
Right. I saw him on that show. It was very good.
Yeah. So very exciting that you support a great organization that is definitely needed. Now, let's talk about, you've got a new addition.
Yes, I have a new producer who is really a lot of fun and very knowledgeable. And she is taking films of the audience.
Okay.
And then, what is the word where they fix it for the...
Editing.
They do a lot of editing. And anyway, she used to be vice president of Columbia Pictures, and she's very knowledgeable. She was supposed to be here today, but she can't swim as well as I, so... She didn't make it here. But she'd like to come next time.
Okay.
But she's got us on TV on Sundays on Channel 6 at 12:30.
Nice.
She's helped us make a lot of strides. I'm really thrilled to have her. Her name is Noreen Conlon.
Noreen Conlon.
Yes.
And we actually looked her up a little bit, and she's got her IMDb, so she was a big deal up there in Hollywood, and
yes.
I think that's very exciting for you guys because you mentioned she's doing a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff for you.
Yes, she is. Yeah, she's acting somewhat like an agent, and she's helping me out, and she's a really nice lady, and we probably never would have gotten on TV without her because you know how much it takes.
Yes.
And so I'm just thrilled to death with her.
Oh.
And she loves the Comedy Club. We have a great audience. I think our audience is the best audience in Laguna Woods because my comedians come for so much less than you would have to pay them. They're all headliners from the ships in Vegas.
Right.
But they love our audience. Our audience is a perfect comedy audience. They laugh, they cheer, they give standing ovations. They're just really super people.
That's nice. And like you said, these performers come from all over. And it probably is reassuring to know that their material is well received, and probably gives them a big boost. And
it's received well. I go over everything before I let them, and it's perfect for our audience. And we ride the edge, but we don't get dirty. You know what I mean? And they just love it. They love it, and it's fun. And each one is so different. This next one, he's just a doll. His name is Mark Schumacher. I've had him about 4 times. He's a teacher at Mission Viejo High School.
Oh, he is?
He is, but he does a lot of comedy, and he's done New York and Los Angeles, Chicago, London, Paris. He's been around.
What does he teach?
Mission Viejo High School.
Right. Do you know what subject matter he teaches?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'll have to ask that.
Okay.
We always just talk comedy when I'm with him. Yeah.
Perfect.
But anyway,
well,
he's going to be fun. The women all like him.
Well, yeah, look, he's got nice blonde hair.
He's very
looks
cute,
nice young man.
And he lives
it.
they have to live fairly locally. I mean, I get them
Right.
from Hollywood and Burbank, but we don't put them up in a hotel or anything like that,
Right.
so they have to.
Right.
But I used to go to the Improv. I used to work part-time at the Improv, and I know them for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So getting the right ones is the trick.
Yeah. Now the Improv in Irvine.
Yes.
Yeah. Has that reopened?
Oh yeah, it's open.
Oh, good.
It's open. It got a little wild for me. It was a little dirty for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hated when my girlfriends were all passed out on the floor before I came out.
That's too much.
And when I moved here 21 years ago, I have done so much in my life, but I wanted to have my own comedy club, and I saw the need for it, and they had one that was just kind of limping along, and so
Yeah.
that's why I've done it for so long.
So now that, you know, we interviewed you via Zoom, and we had a blast with some of those fun jokes being inside, and so now it's all open. What do you think?
You mean?
Well, you can go to restaurants now, you can go to the clubhouses, so it's like a free-for-all.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And in June, if anyone wants to, we're on YouTube, you know, and Google. Yeah. And if you look up YouTube, the show in June, it was remarkable. People had tears in their eyes. They were so anxious to get out, and the comedians kept telling them how young they were to have the spirit to all be out there. Mm-hmm. We are asking now that they show their vaccinations.
Right. Right.
So we all feel safer that way, and that's nice. Mm-hmm. But the June show was just so full of love. It was a good show, and I think we're up to December or November on the television, but you can always catch it all on YouTube.
Right, right. Now, the event that's coming up is January 27th, and that is in Clubhouse 5.
Right.
Now, how does ticket sales, how does that all work?
Well, first I want them to remember it's always the fourth Thursday of the month, and we've been dark for 2 months. That's why this is going to be a rah-rah crowd also, which is great.
Right.
But what people do, they mostly line up about 5:45. And then by 6, they've all got their drinks. You have to buy them at the bar. You can't bring them in. Mm-hmm. And we investigate that too. So they have to do what they're supposed to do and buy the bar. Anyway, then they dine and wine. People bring salads and tacos and things. So by the time that hour's up, they're ready for the show.
Exactly.
And then it goes from 7 to 9. And then we have coffee and cake.
Okay.
Very nice. For free.
I love that. Well, that's right. Now, what does tickets cost?
$10.
Oh, $10.
For
okay.
Our people, and $12 for guests.
Okay, excellent. And do you sell out?
Sometimes. You know, it's been a little slower because of the COVID.
Yeah.
But we used to have 450 almost all the time.
Wow. Well, okay, so, you know, recently there was a mask mandate that went into place, and that's supposed to go on until early January.
Yeah, January 16th. But what I hope is that it's over by the time the next show is, which is January 27th, right?
Well, that'll be nice.
That'd be nice. I always tell people, if you're not going to laugh, put your mask on. But they mostly laugh, so.
Yes, yes. Well,
actually, I got hit on more with my mask on.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well, you know, you can hide all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, I think they thought I was younger. That was.
Well, Joey, we appreciate you sharing the information with us. Good luck to you, and we'll catch you in a month or so and have you come back.
Thank you so much. I always enjoy being here, Lisa. Thank you.
You're welcome. And if you want to watch Joey Sims, you can tune in right here on Village Television at 12:30 on Sundays. We'll be right back.